Take a deep breath. Have you ever lain awake, your mind racing like a storm trapped inside your ribs while your body aches for rest? You're not broken. You're just disconnected in a world that never sleeps. Your nervous system is screaming for stillness. And for centuries, one simple nighttime ritual has offered a quiet answer, not with force, but with grace. Tonight, we return to that ritual. A cup of tea. Not just any tea, but one steeped in moonlight, tradition, and gentle science. One that doesn't sedate, but resets. In the next 15 minutes, you'll discover how chamomile, the unassuming daisy of ancient fields, may softly support your nervous system, ease the grip of daily tension, and guide you back to the deep, restorative sleep your cells are craving. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about relearning how to listen to your breath, your body, and the quiet wisdom of plants that have watched over humanity for millennia. So pause. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Hold it for a heartbeat, and let it go through your mouth. Again. Let the noise of the day fall away like leaves in still water. You're safe here, and tonight, you're not alone. Long before laboratories and clinical trials, healers listened with their hands and hearts, and few plants whispered as softly as chamomile. Its name comes from the Greek chamomile, earth apple, for the sweet, apple-like scent that rises when its delicate white petals are crushed. To the ancient Egyptians, it was sacred to the sun god Ra, used in rituals for healing and purification. Roman physicians prescribed it for everything from insomnia to digestive unrest. In medieval Europe, village women would gather it at dawn, barefoot in dew-soaked fields, believing its power doubled when touched by morning light. But perhaps its deepest roots lie with indigenous and folk traditions across the Americas, where it became a quiet companion in immigrant kitchens and home apothecaries, a symbol of maternal care, of tenderness in a cup. German settlers in Pennsylvania called it Mutterkraut. Mothers are brewing it for colicky babies, and weary souls alike. Chamomile was never a warrior herb. It didn't shout. It didn't burn. It simply held space, like a grandmother's hand on your forehead when fever struck, like the hush that falls over a forest just after sunset. It was seen not as a cure, but as a guardian of thresholds, the threshold between day and night, stress and surrender, chaos and calm. In Slavic folklore, it was believed that chamomile flowers carried the tears of the moon, shed for all who couldn't sleep. And in that quiet guardianship, it taught generations how to come home to themselves, not through force, but through presence, through patience, through the simple act of waiting while petals unfurl in warm water, releasing centuries of quiet wisdom into your cup. Modern science is now catching up to what grandmothers always knew. Chamomile's calming power lies largely in apigenin, a flavonoid that binds gently to GABA receptors in the brain, the same pathways targeted by anti-anxiety medications, but without sedation or dependency. A 2016 double-blind, placebo-controlled study published in Phytomedicine found that participants who drank chamomile extract daily reported significantly reduced symptoms of generalized anxiety over 8 weeks. And it's not just about the mind. Chronic stress floods the body with cortisol, the alarm hormone that, over time, weakens immunity, disrupts sleep, and inflames tissues. Research from the University of Pennsylvania suggests that Regular chamomile consumption may help modulate cortisol levels and reduce markers of systemic inflammation like CRP and IL-6, supporting not just calm, but long-term resilience. Even your gut listens. The enteric nervous system, often called the second brain, is deeply intertwined with emotional regulation. Chamomile's antispasmodic properties may soothe intestinal tension, creating a feedback loop of physical and mental ease. A 2022 pilot study at Johns Hopkins even noted improved sleep quality in older adults who drank chamomile tea nightly, linking gut comfort to deeper rest. Importantly, these effects are subtle, cumulative. They don't override your biology, they invite balance. Unlike pharmaceutical sedatives, chamomile doesn't disrupt sleep architecture. It may actually support natural REM cycles, allowing for more restorative rest. As Harvard researchers noted in a 2020 review, botanicals like chamomile represent a paradigm shift from suppression of symptoms to restoration of rhythm. So while it won't knock you unconscious, it may just help your nervous system remember how to breathe again, how to soften, how to trust the night. And in a culture obsessed with doing, that quiet reconnection might be the most radical act of all. Now, let's prepare it not as a remedy, but as a ritual. Begin with 1 tablespoon of dried chamomile flowers, organic, if possible. Place them in a ceramic or glass teapot, never metal. It dulls the spirit of the herb. Heat fresh spring water to just below boiling, about 200 F93C. Pour it gently over the blossoms. Watch them swirl, then settle like snowflakes, finding peace. Cover the pot. Let it steep for 10 full minutes. Not because the clock demands it, but because your soul needs that pause. 10 minutes to step out of the current. 10 minutes to light a candle, sit by the window, and simply be. When ready, strain the tea into your favorite mug. Hold it in both hands. Feel its warmth travel up your arms, into your chest. If you wish, add a teaspoon of raw honey, not just for sweetness, but for its own gentle antimicrobial and soothing properties. A twist of lemon can brighten the flavor and support absorption. A pinch of cinnamon, that's your intuition speaking. But the most important ingredient isn't in the cup, it's intention. Before you sip, whisper a quiet thank you to the earth, to the plant, to the lineage of healers who kept this knowledge alive. Then drink slowly, in silence. Let each swallow be a release. This isn't consumption, it's communion. And if you can, do this in near darkness, just the glow of a single flame or moonlight through the window. Let the steam rise like a prayer. Let the quiet fill the room. In this space, time slows. The nervous system sighs. And for these 10 sacred minutes, you are no longer chasing rest, you are already resting, simply by being present with what is. Nature is generous, but she is not careless, and neither should we be. Chamomile is generally safe for most adults, but if you're allergic to ragweed, chrysanthemums, or other plants in the Asteraceae family, proceed with caution. It may trigger a reaction. A skin patch test with diluted tea can help assess sensitivity before regular use. It's not recommended during pregnancy without medical guidance, as it may stimulate uterine activity in high doses. If you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, sedatives, or certain antidepressants including SSRIs, consult your healthcare provider. Chamomile may enhance their effects or interact unpredictably. Side effects are rare, but can include mild drowsiness or digestive upset in sensitive individuals. Always start with a small amount, perhaps half a cup, and observe how your body responds. Now, for synergy, chamomile plus lemon balm, a duo studied at the University of Pennsylvania for its calming effect on the autonomic nervous system. Together, they may ease both mental chatter and physical restlessness. Chamomile plus passion flower, traditionally used in Appalachian folk medicine to deepen sleep onset. Modern research shows they may enhance GABA activity together more than alone. Chamomile plus a pinch of turmeric plus black pepper, for those whose stress lives in the body as inflammation. The piperini in black pepper boosts turmeric's absorption by up to 2,000%. You might also try adding a single dried lavender bud just one to deepen relaxation without overpowering chamomile's gentle nature. But remember, more is not always better. Simplicity honors the plant's wisdom. And above all, nature is powerful. Honor her strength with respect. Listen to your body. Start low. Go slow. Let your nervous system guide you. Close your eyes now. Feel the weight of your body in your chair or your bed. Your hands still warm from the mug. With your next breath in, imagine drawing calm into your chest like moonlight pulling in a still pond dot as you breathe out. Let tension flow down your arms, your spine, your legs, dissolving like mist over water. Now, picture the chamomile flower's tiny suns with white rays floating in warm water, their essence rising as golden vapor, entering your mouth, your throat, your belly. Feel it spreading. Not as a drug, not as a command, but as a gentle invitation. An invitation for your shoulders to drop, for your jaw to soften, for your thoughts to slow. Like leaves drifting on a quiet river. Your nervous system is listening, and it's beginning to remember. You are safe. You are held. You are allowed to rest. Now, bring your awareness to your feet, your ankles, your calves. Imagine roots growing softly downward, not to anchor you in worry, but to connect you to the earth's quiet steadiness. Feel that stability rise through your legs, your hips, your core. There's no need to chase sleep. Just be here. In this warmth. In this breath. In this moment of stillness, offered by a humble flower that has watched over weary humans for thousands of years. Let go of the need to do anything, even to relax. Simply allow. Allow the tease, warmth to meet your inner chill. Allow the silence to hold what words cannot. Allow your nervous system to sigh and reset in its own time. Let go. Just let go. So tonight, as the world rushes on, you chose stillness. You chose a cup of chamomile not as an escape, but as a homecoming. Its quiet power doesn't scream. It simply reminds your nervous system, you belong here. You are allowed to rest. And if this ritual brought you peace, wait. Because tomorrow morning, many of the same people who drink chamomile at night will boil ginger every morning. Not for the flavor, but for the fire, for the clarity, for a different kind of new beginning. That story, it's waiting for you in our next video. The real reason people boil ginger every morning. If this moment served you, if you felt even a shred of calm, share it with someone who's carrying too much. Leave a comment below. What did you feel? Was it warmth? A sigh you didn't know you were holding? We read every word. And if you're ready for more quiet revolutions, more plant wisdom, slow science, and sacred rituals, subscribe to Sound of Verbs. Because healing doesn't always roar. Sometimes it quiets. May the spirit of this plant envelop you like a blanket woven from moonlight and stillness. Take a deep breath, exhale slowly through your mouth. Put on some more music and relax.